What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back at it again, live here on Inside the Storyline Podcast. And we are your host, Dutch the Creator. And I got my man, Bronxx Legend, here. We are going to be reviewing this past Monday's Raw. We are a little late in the week, people. That's because we got lives and, we always try to make room for this here wrestling game, which we're doing right now. And if you are watching on a playback, please, before you even start speculating, before you even start rooting for or denying, please make sure that you hit that like button. Just tap the like button right now before we even get into this juicy episode of Inside the Storyline. But please, people, hit that like button. We need to get these subscribers up. We need to get these views up so we can go and be the best wrestling podcast out there, as we proclaim. But on today's video, we're going to be talking about this interaction between Seth Rollins, that is, and one CM Punk. If you guys seen my Inside the Promo episode 4, you guys can go down in the description box after this or go over to the playlist and watch it. I specifically get in depth about this promo, but I'm going to go back and forth with my man real quick. First, I want to hear his views on what he thought of the promo. First, rank it 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the most shittiest promo you ever seen, and then get into your feelings about what was said.
This promo was Rollins' promo, honestly. I didn't think we were going to get a promo between them two this soon, but I figured that something was going to jump off once he came on Raw, because he threw out a lot of names on his promo on SmackDown.
Yes, he did, boy.
This was Rollins' promo, and you could kind of tell when CM Punk said, "This is the only time I'm going to let you come at me disrespectfully, and not come after you." He said, you did your talking. Yeah, all right. So if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Ooh.
Give it a solid 8.
That's solid.
Solid.
Any 8 is a solid.
Yeah.
Woo, goddamn.
Solid 8, because Rollins, he executed perfectly. And when he said, "I'm not going to bullshit around, I'm just tell you with every fiber of my being, I hate you." And I felt it. He meant that shit. He meant it. Right here. He aligned his chakras and it came up and said, "Kabow!"
What a jugular.
Well, so yeah, I believed him when he said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing about Punk, I think it was more of a Punk promo. And I'm glad we disagree on this. I think it was more of a Punk promo because first we found out where he was going to go, and he didn't waste any time. He didn't give no fake me outs. He went straight for the jugular. I'm going to sign with Raw. And the reasons why he gave these and man, WWE understands how to do their research. They understand the synchronicities and everything, man. Punk probably ain't even know about Cleveland like that, being the shit that, where he first got sent back to OVW, and then he walked out on the WWE. He beautifully, he's a great storyteller. First of all, let's give it to Punk. Punk is a great storyteller. He brings you down a road, and he don't get boggled down in detail like he said. I'm not going to. He didn't even have to explain why he left. He just said, "I had to get the fuck."
Right.
And people was, saying on the blogs or whatever, he's apologizing for leaving. No, I don't think he was apologizing for leaving. I think he was apologizing for the fans who thought that they were going to see him after he left. Like, I apologize, but I had to do what I had to do. Yeah. And he internalized all of this, and that, and you know, he hit the I'm home. And I knew that was going to prompt the Rollins to come out. Now, even though I say this was CM Punk's promo, it doesn't take away from it being Rollins' promo as well. Because Rollins was telling the exact truth. Rollins was giving everything. Like, Punk did roll out. Punk did talk shit. Punk did try to bury the WWE. Punk, Rollins was fighting for this this company. Those people in the back who he called his brothers and sisters, they were there during the pandemic. They were there. People got fired, came back, and still was doing the damn thing. And Punk went to AEW. Right. You see? He went to Fox. We thought, I think if the pandemic never happened, he would have eventually came into WWE, but he went to AEW. My brother, what do you say to Rollins' accusations about how Punk is just a hypocrite, how Punk is lying to these people, how Punk is just in it for the money?
Rollins is going off of history. Wherever CM Punk goes, he leaves a trail. So with that, with even the thing I sent you earlier in the Discord where Rollins was going into why he disliked CM Punk.
Can we play that real quick so people can get?
Yeah.
You gonna play it? All right, play it. Just a little clip, you guys. If you guys are in here, please make sure that you hit that like button, and on top of that, man, share.
Tell me why you have such issues with him. I mean, a lot of it's personal, but for the most part, I just think he's been really selfish. And look, I got a lot of good things to say about parts of my relationship with him. You know, he helped me in places when he didn't have to. And look, he said some really bad things about me, talked down about me for years, and the company for years, called me like a bootlicker and crap like that. You don't know me. You don't know what I stand for. I'm a loyal person, and I felt pretty insulted by a lot of the ways he treated me, treated the place that I worked for, treated friends that I worked with. You know, I don't need to get into any of the stuff with Colt Cabana. If you want to go and look at, you know, that kind of stuff, that's out there. Deep rooted. I wouldn't call it a hatred, but certain animosity. Yeah, there's animosity there, no doubt about it.
Okay. Speak on that, my brother.
Seth Rollins experienced a side of Punk that we probably didn't get to see the first run around. This was during Punk's like elite era, like Punk was on top of the world. So Rollins did say that Punk helped him out in several ways and a lot with his career, and he helped him in ways that he would probably never be able to repay him, which is the big one, probably calling up the Shield to be on the main, because if it wasn't Punk's call, then it probably wouldn't have happened. So during that time they were called up, something had to happen that we still don't know about between the Shield and Punk, or possibly between Rollins and Punk. I think Ambrose and Reigns wasn't as boisterous as Rollins might have been. Because when you think Rollins on the microphone, or even CM Punk said him and Kevin Owens is too much alike. So when you think about Kevin Owens on the microphone, you think about Rollins on the microphone, you get a little bit of CM Punk there. Ooh. They're very rogue, they're very boisterous, and they got the punchlines. They're not afraid to take from here and take from this personal life, kind of Edge and Christian type situation.
Right.
So when you take those different assets and put them into play, there's a part of this story that's yet to be revealed that I think we're going to find out when it's getting closer to that WrestleMania thing. Something happened back then, specifically between Punk and Rollins, that we still don't know about. It's deeper than what he's leading on. Even in that little bit of the interview, he says, "Well, we don't need to get into antics and all of this, but just know that he was talking bad about the company. He talked bad about me. He talked bad about other people in the company that are now my friends." So he has real live animosity and hate towards Punk. Now, Punk, you already know, hearing about that Colt Cabana thing triggers Punk.
Right.
But Punk is in a position now to where it's like, look, that shit is behind me. He even said it when he was going into his promo. He was like, look, a lot of things happened back then. I walked out. I'm putting it behind me. I'm looking forward now.
Right.
So that's him changing and trying to do this right. Punk knows, just like we know, and even Rollins kind of said it a little bit to say, hey, look, if you got any gas left in that old tank, he knows that Punk is kind of at the ends of his career. Punk knows that. He don't want to fuck that up. So that Colt Cabana thing, the fighting of AEW and all of that, he's trying to put that behind him and finish this story right. Yeah, being at WrestleMania and headlining WrestleMania is finishing his story. But when he says he's home, he's not lying about that. This is Punk's home. Punk has so many accolades here. And as you've been seeing through the week, they've been playing all of the amazing matches. The Randy Orton one, the Batista one, the Triple H, like everything you could think of. I think they just uploaded the him versus Reigns one. I didn't even see that one yet. I'm gonna have to go and watch it. I didn't know he fought Reigns by himself.
I didn't know that either.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we probably seen it, but it's just
I don't remember.
Much,
right?
He has like you said, he has so much history here.
So much.
And I'm sorry, Rollins, this is his home.
Yeah.
Because the shit that you were talking about people going back for the company and all that. Punk was doing that from 2006 to fucking 2014.
Exactly.
Like the voice of the voiceless, bruh.
If Rollins and Reigns and all of them was carrying them company,
and he's disregarding what the fuck Punk was going through mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually with this company at that time, man.
And I was about to say, if Reigns and Rollins and McIntyre and Lesnar and all of them was carrying the company on their shoulders then, Punk was doing it back then. And that takes a toll on you.
Built the company that they were fucking holding.
Yeah.
That's plain and fucking simple. So when Punk just sitting there like, and then he say, "Are you done?" Motherfucker, do you know who I am?
Thank you.
Like, I don't need to he didn't respond to shit he said because I'm CM fucking Punk, motherfucker. I literally did a pipe bomb that people till this day don't know if it's real or fucking not. And I called, check it. I called the motherfucker who just gave me an opportunity, a doofus that will run the company into the fucking ground.
Man, that table that Reigns talk about, I made that.
I made that shit.
Y'all, all of you, from Reigns to Rollins to Ambrose and all that, y'all wouldn't even be where y'all are unless I made that play.
That guy sitting behind you, right? I love him to death.
Yeah, of course.
I respect him. I acknowledge him. But at the end of the day, he did not. One thing Punk never allowed was dog food to get poured on him. See what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I'm just saying. I fuck with the tribal chief, and I think right now he has pull.
Oh, yeah.
Where they just can't say, tribal chief, we want dog food to get poured on you. But you gotta understand, Punk wasn't allowing a lot of shit. He said, I'm not doing that. He understood his value. He understood his worth. He tried to take that Nexus thing to the next level.
Yeah.
He, what you just alluded to earlier, brought the Shield up and said, I want those guys. So Rollins will sit up there, I give him everything. You know, he helped me. Shut the fuck up. Because it's errors in this thing. You feel me? When I was watching the CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin video game interview where, you know, it was a work shoot, but CM Punk still gave it to Steve Austin when Steve Austin was looking at it like, you know, like, but he understood the errors, bruh. He understood I wouldn't be. CM Punk is, he said it in that interview. He said CM Punk is this age's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold didn't like it,
Right.
but it's true.
Yeah.
Because he was saying, Jim Ross asked him, you think you can, you know, make it in the Attitude Era? Like, yeah, I could.
Oh, yeah.
And,
could you imagine a non-censored CM Punk to say and do whatever he wanted to do? Could you imagine a CM Punk promo in the Attitude Era? Do you
Punk
remember
versus
those?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh.
Building up the WrestleMania. Oh, buddy.
Because you remember them promos back then was just...
But check it. Stone Cold said, yeah, we can imagine, but we can't go back there. We can't. We don't know what will happen. And that's when I said Rick Ross. Maybach Music. But anyway, Jim Ross said, well, what about Stone Cold in today's time? We just seen it at WrestleMania 2 years ago. We seen that. But I say all that to say, CM Punk recognizes and wouldn't disrespect Stone Cold Steve Austin like that. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Seth Rollins is disrespecting CM Punk like that. And that's going to be the best ingredients for this feud. And I believe this feud is going to be rooted in personal shit. And that's the best feud we could ever have. And that's the best money that can ever be made. Talk about that.
Absolutely. Anything that stems from the inside, the inner, that has any bit of real reality to it, makes for the best. That's like when you make an album and you're going through heartache.
Usher, Confessions, bruh, I just broke up with my chick. Bruh, every song on that, you're gonna want me back. I did want her back. I did. I listened to that motherfucker every goddamn day. Let It Burn. Oh my God, I had to let it burn.
What? Man.
Confessions. These are my confessions. Like, you know, Usher said, it ain't about my life. It's about mine.
Right.
But yes, you're right.
So it's those be the best albums. Therefore, it's the same thing with promos and just real live heat. When it's a bit of it is real, it's like, ooh, okay. Like we know they got real, you know.
Edge. Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wasn't even there. I was on my hiatus, but I seen it on the network.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now that shit was probably not supposed to happen. Hey, Vince McMahon, they could have killed each other, bro. Lita was a bad little joke.
Yeah.
Woo, man.
And it's like, you know, they said was like, look, well, either somebody gonna leave, get suspended, or we gonna make this shit work. Right. Y'all want to get this money or not? All right. We'll play it.
My thing is, bro, how could you pull your punches? Like, how could you do business when this thing was fucking your girl?
I guess
He was fucking your girl on the fucking road, man. Like, oh my God. And now she with that motherfucker.
Yo, you remember?
I can do it, bro.
You remember the movie Best Man? Remember he was up there saying his vows and he just kept flashing and fucking his wife? That probably was happening while he was like, oh.
I can't be faking a motherfucker that was that was really fucking my wife.
That shit is crazy, yo.
But hey, man, you know that money? I bet them paychecks was nice.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because all of them are old now and got their families.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh. Look, the thing is, I can appreciate a good storyline inside Storyline Podcast.
There you go.
The thing is about Punk, man, that I'm really psyched about is that I think the man is humbled.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's humbled. He's 45 years old, man.
Yeah.
I think he understands. I think he understands that the AEW jump was the wrong. AEW is unorganized, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. Okay. What AEW is this. A child got access to endless amounts of fucking money, billions, by his father that just allows him to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and decided to get into a game that, bruh, Ted Turner couldn't survive in. The territories couldn't survive in. Vince McMahon up and down. Vince McMahon damn near couldn't survive in. And you thinking you can just come in this motherfucking whole industry, start something, and thrive? No, bruh. You can't do that. And it's not even, bruh. I used to think AEW was a little competition. They're not even fucking touching WWE, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even touching WWE, bruh.
I was gonna say they're in ways they are the WCW of wrestling, but their matches are more ECW-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get from them.
They have 2, 3, 4 good storylines.
Mm-hmm.
And within those storylines, it's all ex-WWE people who putting this shit into play, who been doing this shit, who understand this shit. Come on, bruh. They lose money, but they get paid, like the wrestlers get paid because this is a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Cargill ain't leave just because, not paying me enough. No, I'm sure that bag was nice. But bruh, what WWE is doing with her, I guarantee when we see her, she's gonna be fucking top notch. We gonna see some shit that where the fuck she learned all this shit from?
But you know what? It's not even just so much about that, but even CM Punk said, I wanted to fight the best in the world because I believe I'm the best in the world. I want to fight the best in the world. I want that top-notch talent. And that was also what Jay wanted. She was like, look, these girls that are here, they okay. And I, obviously I look dominant, next to them, dominant next to them. But when you really
Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, what's the other chick? The Spanish Joan. Like, These
Bailey and Becky and
these chicks are top notch motherfuckers. Who the fuck was she fighting? Dr. Britt Baker? What the fuck?
Britt Baker.
Britt Baker? Like, these chicks are models in AEW, bruh. And they got a chick that's a dude. Like, I'm sorry, it is a dude. But I'm just saying.
Seen that ROH with him and what you call it, wife? And I was like, yo,
Guess who fought that dude? Jay Cargill. That's the first match I seen her in, fighting this dude. Rosa, whatever the fuck his name is. A straight up, dude. But he a girl, but whatever.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast. That's my other podcast. But, and y'all go, Black Non-Democrat. Search it. You gonna get some shit there. But, I'm just saying, like, it's probably like, I'm sitting up here fighting this dude where if my dude was to hit me, he'd get locked the fuck up.
Right. But
I'm simulating getting fucked up by this dude. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Come on, man. WWE ain't they ain't putting nothing out like that.
Right.
They understand. Yeah, come on, man. We motherfucking, this TKO, baby. This Endeavor. Right. You know what I'm saying? We this UFC. This right. Yeah, we about to motherfucking, man, we worth billions. Come on, man. So I say all that to say Punk probably realized, oh, ain't no machine over this joint. Punk, I'm sure he got a bus. I'm sure they treating this man like motherfucker.
He got something. It's Punk.
And then he was in UFC. You see, it's a lot of ties that's going on, bro. That we don't even understand right now, but we're going to understand later on. I'm hearing Punk want to take HBK's job in NXT, but not take it, but when HBK roll out. By the time HBK roll out and be like, I'm done, I'm retiring. Punk, I can see Punk running NXT, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's back for his legacy. I've been saying that since he came back.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he knows what the end game is, and he wants to be set. But not only that, this is his home. He's built so much of it. He has so many accolades, and he's fought everybody of the who's of who. You know, all the legends. He's fought them all.
Yeah,
I think Stone Cold might have got away from him, but other than that,
I've been even thinking about that.
Yeah,
thinking about it, and I can see it not now, but next year, if Stone Cold could conjure up a little bit, I can see that for next year.
Right. So, yeah, he's definitely back to his legacy. He's definitely back to fight the best in the world because he is the best in the world, as he proclaims. And I just think that it's a good look for him. And I mean, when you look at history and you look at WCW, Nash, Hogan, Hall, Ultimate Warrior, everybody you can think of that was a big name that left, went to WCW, everybody came back because they know exactly what they always knew, that WWF, WWE was always the bigger competition, was the bigger brand where the real top-notch talent of the world is. And there was no arguing that.
Bruh, I was looking, and this is just, look, man, we really love this game, right? And I wish I can share our shit on our regular platforms, but you know, people who we fuck with in the black community really don't fuck with wrestling like that. You know what I'm saying? And when we do, it's always, instead of writing it in the comment section of the public video, they'll inbox us and be like, hey, yeah, I like that shit. Like, bro, put it in the motherfucking, come on, man. That's, we need to stop. We need to, that's why I posted something on I did it. Like I rarely do it, but when I'm compelled to do it, I do it. I said, this is what I posted on my story today.
That get under my skin from know-it-all wrestling fans. One is fake, because there's really nothing fake about what we do. It's predetermined, like I said, and there's, it's show business, but fake is not a good word. The other one's botch. He botched this. He botched that.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was Chris Jericho talking about wrestling being fake. He said, I hate that term, fake. He says nothing fake about what the fuck we do. Nothing fake about Mick Foley getting thrown over the motherfucking, and at the time, it was unheard of, 20-foot fucking steel cage down to the motherfucking announce table, bruh. Wasn't nothing fake about him getting chokeslammed through the motherfucking cage down to the fucking Joan where he lost his tooth. Was that a fake tooth? No, it's predetermined, yes, but not fake. And you will watch an Avengers movie. You will go and watch Tony Stark. But guess who's playing Tony Stark, bruh? Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
And Robert Downey Jr. gets to get on the Tonight Show and talk about his character without no problem. But Stone Cold can't go on Jimmy Kimmel and talk about. Matter of fact, Stone Cold is more close to his character on Raw than Robert Downey Jr. is close to Iron Man.
I see that.
That's Stone Cold. It's just turned up by 100.
Yeah.
But that's that dude.
Yeah.
When you heard Razor Ramon, you heard Razor Ramon. When you heard Scott Hall talk like Razor, yo. Speak on that a little bit, bro.
That's what we call the attitude era. Because you can go out there and you can say, hey, yo. But you really put your attitude and some stank on it. You go, hey, yo. You know,
hey, yo.
I want to do a little survey. But, you know, that's the thing of it. I also want to touch on what you said about it being real or fake and predetermined. I could say the same thing about football, basketball. If I tell LeBron, all right, yo, we're going to run down there, we're going to do the pit pull, whatever, I'm going to pass it. You're going to dunk. That doesn't mean...
fucking thought about that shit like that.
Right.
It's a play.
It's a play.
It's a play.
It's a play. The same thing in football. All right, Beckham. When you get down there, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to throw it to you, whatever. Wow. They plan it, but does it go as planned all the way? Sometimes
and that's what he was saying about the botch. He said, right. What is a fucking botch? If Beckham go out and do something and he hurt himself, said a botch? Nah, it's just something that happened in the middle of a live broadcast.
Right. If I say, all right, Chris, we're going to get up there and we're going to do a super suplex off the top rope. Sometimes it goes as planned, sometimes it doesn't. Charlotte Flair is a test to that.
Yep.
That didn't go as planned as anything. The fact of the matter is when they bodies hit that mat, that's real. When they jump and do flips and stuff in the air, that's real.
That's real. They're
taking different sports and really combining them together. Gymnastics and any other type of Olympic thing you could think of. This is things that you're putting in there.
Look, we talking about theater.
Yeah.
We talk about ballet. Bruh, everything is choreographed, dancing. Like, bruh, everything is. I seen Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss. Literally, I know you seen it. I don't know if you seen it, but I think you did.
Mhm.
They literally mimic Scurry Movie, the black girl and the demon girl fight. They played it side by side, verbatim of every hit that the Regina Hall character was fighting the, like, like they did it in the, bruh, they did the whole sequence. That's fucking talent.
That's talent.
Because you have to remember this shit and still make it look real.
Yeah.
I said,
and even some people say, oh, well, the promo part of it is fake and all that. That's also predetermined, but things can happen with that sometimes that sometimes aren't planned. The same thing, huh? The same thing with football and basketball interviews and stuff. Yep. Before they go out and they play or whoever. Well, how do you think you're going to do against whatever? You don't think that they plan their answers in the locker room before they go out and go for this interview? Because if somebody hit me with this, well, if I know I did something or botched something last time or missed a free throw or something like that, dropped the football, you don't think that I'm going to plan for an answer to say to these questions before they ask me?
I like how you put that into perspective, bro. And you know what? People looking at this right now, because I'm going to cut this part out, you can't even fucking deny what you're saying. Because they're going to be like, that's, nope. It's still what he's saying. It's predetermined. It's pre-planned. Everything you're saying is right. And, I say all that to say CM Punk coming back to the WWE is so surreal. And I don't think everything is just, kayfabe and everything. I think it's a lot of realness going on when it comes out of his mouth. When he speaks, I think everything he speaks is real. It may be a part of the storyline, but I think he really feels that WWE is his home. And we alluded to that, to where it was like, the man did everything there. Yeah, he was in ROH, but he made his bones in WWE, bro.
Absolutely.
The only reason we're talking about him right now is because of the pipe bomb. Come on, let's just keep it real. He was CM Punk.
I feel
he was that. Straight edge, all that. He was that. But that pipe bomb, bruh, is his.
Cody Rhodes.
This is the new world order of professional wrestling. That pipe bomb is Cody Rhodes coming back to WWE at WrestleMania. That pipe bomb is a turning point in wrestling history, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we can go, we can pull up endless turns where we're like, wow, that pipe bomb solidified CM Punk as the best in the world.
Absolutely. And I think them playing, because like we said, people like you, there was a spell where you weren't really involved like that. So
I
them
came back right then.
Right. So when they're putting these matches up with him, it's really giving people education on him and how much he actually did, how great his matches actually was. That Randy Orton one, when Randy was going through just kicking people and punting them, that match was crazy. When I tell you CM Punk was savage in that match, If y'all haven't seen it,
I gotta watch.
go back, go on WWE on YouTube. They got that whole matchup, and he's a savage, you know. So
Punk says he's entering the WWE Royal Rumble, and he said, "I don't want anything for free. I'ma earn it."
Yep.
I said this. This is my prediction. Randy Orton, CM Punk, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, last 5.
Yeah.
In the match. Randy Orton gets eliminated by LA Knight. That's going to start their feud. They hinted at a little feud on SmackDown. That's going to start their feud. CM Punk eliminates LA Knight. And I said to myself, ooh, that's going somewhere. I said, nah, CM Punk is way over than LA Knight. So that can happen. It's going to be down to CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. They're going to have back and forth. CM Punk wins. What's your scenario?
It could be something just like that. But I wouldn't have. I'd have Randy Rhodes and CM Punk, because that's going to be your throwback nostalgia for us Attitude Era people. Well, not Attitude Era, but for us, older.
I said
people.
5. It was 4.
Yeah, it was 4. Right. So I have Randy eliminate LA Knight, and that will, execute their feud.
I can see that.
But Randy and Punk and Rhodes, that's going to be, everybody's going to have a person.
Yep.
So
how long do you keep that 3-way going? It's a good
You got to get Randy out of there. He's too dangerous.
You got to get Randy out, but how long?
Punk and Rhodes going to have to team up.
Ooh.
That's the only way it's going to happen.
AEW versus WWE.
Right. Yeah. And they're going to have to team up, and then it's going to be down to Punk and Rhodes. And Punk is going to get the edge on them. Unless you got a lurking Shinsuke somewhere with that red mist that fuck Cody up and cause him to, because I don't think Shinsuke and Cody is done.
Nah, they ain't fucking done by a long shot. I ain't think of that, because we don't want Cody just to be getting bitched out of the ring by.
That's what I'm saying.
That would, he just pop out of the ring, up under the ring.
Yeah. And Cody, and he just, CM Punk just.
And that would put big heat on Shinsuke.
Yeah. And still keep Punk pretty good.
They might do that shit, bro. I ain't think of that shit. They might do that shit. That right there is like, wow. No one would be mad at Punk because he like,
right. Hey, I ain't had nothing to do with that. That man got beef.
And then they have Shinsuke, Cody, LA Knight, Randy Orton, and whoever else. Drew. Elimination Chamber. Cody wins.
Yeah.
Punk already said who he gonna fucking pick. Win. And can you have CM Punk in the Royal Rumble and not win? Is there a logical reason for him not to win?
No.
Because can we do CM Punk winning Elimination Chamber? But why is it that he needs to win the Rumble?
I won't have him win an Elimination Chamber. For one, this is his first match back. I'm not having him lose that, even though it's the biggest match of the year. 2, he's never won a Royal Rumble. Why give Cody another one where we can make him win another way? When people think, oh, damn, there goes his road again. And then, boom, right when we think it's done, elimination chamber.
And we're still prolonging Cody Rhodes' story.
Right. I mean, we got to fill the time between WrestleMania anyway.
We do.
So,
I think that's the best explanation of having Punk win.
Yeah.
But how do other wrestlers feel about Punk winning
the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble, bro.
He
like,
gonna have some
internally, heat. I'm like, it's some people who've been working their ass off, man.
Yeah.
LA Knight's been working his ass off.
He's gonna have some heat going to WrestleMania, making it there. It's a possibility he may fight somebody at Elimination Chamber. It's a possibility.
How about?
Would I have him fight at Elimination Chamber? Probably not. But knowing Punk, he's probably going to want to fight, and he's going to want to work after we break that ice with our first match. So
I say because he's so injury prone.
Yeah,
so injury.
At 45,
have him at Royal Rumble.
He gonna need a break.
Have him. You can give him a couple of brawls, breakaway brawls with Seth Rollins.
Absolutely.
Royal Rumble, win it. Don't have him fight until WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's the safe bet.
Not have him on Raw every fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk needs to be treated as the most precious gem right now because he is this nigga. He broke his pinky toe or something. Like, bro, like, come on, young.
Yeah.
Need to wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say he knows what the end game is. So he's gonna tread carefully until what Rollins said. He said either sooner or later you're gonna expose yourself, or I'm gonna expose you of being so-called best in the world. Which I love that line because Rollins can fight his ass off. So I'm like, man, this is gonna be good.
Laps around you.
Yeah.
And I will literally in real time show you who's the best in the world.
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, let's zip through this Raw because we done spent
yeah, we made 40.
Let's talk about let's talk about R-Truth, man.
Man, I was not expecting him. I was not expecting him.
I loved it. I loved the whole segment with Judgment Day, Priest, them. I don't know why the fuck they giving the Creed brothers so much fucking. What the fuck, bruh?
I don't know. Like, for one, I didn't even know who they was until they came to Raw. And then two, they've been really thinking very highly of them by letting them win. They haven't lost a match yet, right?
I know Denisha ain't up at no goddamn 2:00 in the goddamn morning, girl. We just recording this just to record it, and your ass popped up like, hey. Appreciate you coming through. She probably woke up like, oh, they on right now?
Got my notification.
But yeah, where the fuck these Creed brothers come from, and why are they getting shit bigger than the Alpha Academy?
I don't know. They getting a serious push. Don't get me wrong. I like them. They're very athletic.
I like that finish.
Yeah.
But it's just come. They did 2 seconds. They saved Cody.
I don't know. Like, they giving Cody a team going into WrestleMania.
So Jay wasn't available? What the fuck? Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jay is going into WrestleMania. Jay is probably going to really be busy. But
I'm just saying that who was expecting the Creed brothers to come save Cody fucking Rhodes?
That was the most random motherfuckers to come out there and save him. He had them. talking back with them or something? Because I missed that segment. Yeah,
Right, yeah. Give me some continuity here. I guess they just trying to. I don't know. Should Apollo Creed pop the fuck up
Hey,
somewhere? Like, come on, I'm just
not
saying.
Apollo. Apollo.
How y'all gonna bury Apollo Creed and
Apollo and Cedric.
hey, hey, shout out to motherfucking CM Punk and Kofi Kingston. He was like,
Making me crazy.
I don't do that anymore.
I don't do that.
Are you not Jamaican anymore?
Right. He told Ricochet, I heard you bad at video games. Man.
I love when WWE make fun of themselves. Like it's so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Creed brothers, they come in and save R-Truth. Was it R-Truth?
They came out twice that night, I think.
Was it R-Truth? No.
Nah, they say they came out there with Cody.
They came out there with Cody.
I think they came out for R-Truth too.
Yeah, they came out for R-Truth.
Yeah, because they're challenging for the belts.
Right. So R-Truth
Even next week what we got.
finally realized that, you know, I just wish I do want R-Truth to have a meaningful push.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
I do.
I think I want it.
I do. I want to see him do something because he was always a beast in the ring.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it was really explored like that. But I mean, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's up there now. So he probably is like, look.
Yeah, he about to be 50.
Oh damn.
Let me look that up real quick. Cuz I think R-Truth is 51 years old. Don't look it. Great.
Nah.
Black don't crack, baby.
They don't crack, baby.
51. They can give him a fucking IC title push.
Something. Even if he don't win it, let him remind us how good we are.
And we are good because Denisha said you guys are killing it at this hour. Yeah, we tripping. It is 2:00 in the motherfucking morning.
Right.
Let's talk about Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke, man. I love how they're doing Shinsuke right now. Like,
yeah,
he don't need no belt. He don't need shit. He just this assassin. Like after Cody, I want to know who else he was going to target. I don't even care if he lose. Fuck it. And I said to myself, "Oh, they giving us that match?" I knew why they was giving us that match though. Sprayed the motherfucker again.
Yeah.
I mean, babyface fall into the fucking trap. And what do you think about this whole feud? I love it. I love it personally.
I like it because even Cody gave us a little history on Shinsuke, talking about 14 years in Japan, and he was a beast over there. And then, coming here when the Royal Rumble and all of that. Mm-hmm. I think it's good because you got two people who has wrestled their ass off in Japan fighting each other and probably has eluded each other in the wake of doing their own thing. But like you said, I love the way they're using Shinsuke. Shinsuke was just kind of floating around, and now Triple H was like, "Nah, we could."
He has an identity, bro.
Yeah.
And what was we saying? Oh, we can't understand him. You know what? Let's just let them read the shit.
Right.
And Shinsuke can be like when you're trying to speak English, you're trying to focus on speaking English and trying to act at the same time, and it's hard. But when you just let that man just like do all that shit, cool. Cool.
Yep.
I think that's going to be the catalyst to finishing his story because that's the whole premise of Shinsuke Nakamura's. he can turn Shinsuke heel. I mean, babyface too. I'm
Cody?
gonna tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Shinsuke could be like, I'm here to take your story, and then they have 2, 3, 4 matches up until Elimination Chamber. Well, no, he's going to be in the Elimination Chamber, but I had an issue with them fighting on Raw, but that can be like the Raw thing, like that could be their thing,
Right.
up until Elimination Chamber. But the last joint to where there's no like, all right, no fucking plans to fuck you over or nothing. We're gonna fight. Then at the end, Shinsuke like, you got it. Another Brock Lesnar jump. It's like everybody's ushering Cody into his story.
Cody don't need another Brock Lesnar moment.
No, I'm just saying, young, like, you'd be like, young, like,
Look, Cody, I know you want everybody to recognize.
yes, the fuck I do. I do want Cody to be like that nigga that everybody usher in to beating Roman goddamn Reigns.
They don't care. They're hating on Cody. They don't even. They were like, wait a minute. So you gonna come in and you just gonna take time? We've been here for however many years.
No, young. Everybody needs to be behind Cody, bruh. I'm gonna take you back to 1990. Whenever Sting won that motherfucking belt from Hulk Hogan, bruh.
Okay.
Everybody came out and they lifted that man up, man. Like, the tyranny is gone. Like, Sting has the belt now. That's what everybody needs to do with Cody fucking Rhodes. They need to give him his motherfucking flowers.
It was a different time in wrestling where people still cared about each other. They don't give a damn about Cody.
No, they do, man. Jey Uso is... He like, man, thank Cody for bringing me and giving me a second life and second chance, man. Cody did that. You know what I'm saying? Cody called fucking Randy Orton. Cody got Randy back. Shinsuke, how your story? I want your story. I beat you. You go finish your story. Like, I want that, man.
Yeah, Shinsuke,
because the tribal chief has been reigning over the fucking WWE for the last 4-5 years, and it's like,
but we need.
And when Cody wins, everybody needs to. Brock Lesnar needs to come out. Like Vince McMahon needs to come out. Triple H needs to come out. Undertaker needs to come. Everybody needs to come out and lift him up as the prodigal son.
Ain't nobody going to look. Now when he win the belt, and he walks,
people gotta come out, bruh.
No. When he wins the belt and he walks through the halls, that's when they'll recognize.
No, they gotta come the fuck out.
Nobody's coming out.
Come on, they gotta come out, man.
Nobody's coming out.
Somebody gotta come out.
That's
Jey Uso, somebody.
Maybe Jey will come out. Assuming he can still stand.
Yes, Denisha, you're on my side finally.
Well, let Denisha.
She said we love Cody.
Denisha gonna go lift him up after he went.
We need Seth to come out.
Seth is not coming out to lift that man up. You know he not.
CM Punk.
He damn sure not coming out to lift. No, coming Cody.
Remember Will Smith at the end of Pursuit of Happiness when he was like in the crowd?
Oh yeah.
Like they need to have somebody come out with
the slow clap.
Yes, man.
They're gonna be the only one slow clapping. Everybody gonna be like, "Who the hell is this?"
But this 3-4 years in the making, bruh. You can't just have him celebrate by himself.
Goldust gonna come out. We're gonna have an autographed picture of Stardust. You broke the mold, brother.
How about he brought up Stardust? He brought up Stardust in his interview.
He did.
Which I don't think he should have did that.
He is the birth of Stardust, but
But
he
still.
he takes shots at every now and then, especially when he does that
Why
cartwheel.
tell WWE, look, don't ever mention them? But you did it like your first fucking match out when he flipped and did the little shit. I'm like, bro, why?
He still flips every now and then, but he don't do that. He just kind of gives his shots at what they wanted. How goofy the damn
they're gonna fuck
was.
around and that's gonna be on the card the next motherfucking.
Well, you see, they painted his face War Games.
Exactly. I'm like, come on, bro. You giving them
lines.
You making it real easy for him to bring that motherfucker back.
I'm telling you.
I got a feeling that nigga will come back in some type, way, shape, form.
He's gonna have to lose his marbles and his mind to bring that shit back. Really going insane.
Let's talk about Drew McIntyre, man.
Yeah, Drew defeated Jey Uso.
Fucked up.
What happened to Jey? Something happened to him. What was it?
Somehow, that's why we need to start doing this shit right after the goddamn shit.
Yeah, but
I think he something happened with him. I forgot, but Drew did win the match.
Didn't he hit something, and then he hit him with the Claymore right after? I think he hit.
Oh! It was the exposed turnbuckle.
There we go.
Drew. Let it. The ref, yeah. The ref just takes his eye off the fucking whole match. Let me see about this turnbuckle. Come on, bro.
Turnbuckle's exposed.
What about this turn, bro? You know that about to do some fuck shit. Hit him with the Claymore. He over. He done.
Yeah.
Got Yeet back.
He got Yeet back.
Unless
they won the court case or whatever.
Or they may just came into agreement with the dude because the dude had it was pending.
Mm-hmm.
The trademark or whatever. The patent. It was pending. So what WWE probably did was, look, bro, you gonna get a couple of $100,000 a year. Just having it. Let us use it.
I'll take it.
I don't give a yes. Go ahead. Do what you do. That's my man. I'm good.
Shit.
Yeah.
He did a little promo before that. I think it was so basically Drew wants a damn apology from Jey. He said, look, it's real easy. Just give me an apology. And he just is like, it ain't gonna be sincere. He ain't gonna apologize. And so he's like, all right.
Drew is being the best heel he can be. He not winning that belt. CM Punk fucked it up for him, man. And I
He'll be waiting
because he has another shot.
Yeah.
He's not winning the belt. CM Punk is winning that belt at WrestleMania. Yeah?
You think he calling in help? And then with, I don't know if you know. Well, yeah, I'm sure you know this, but there's tension and Judgment Day right now.
Yes.
Damon and Rhea about damn near yell at each other, or was yelling at each other. So
I think Rhea is going to cost him. Rhea is going to cost him his cash in, and that's going to be his babyface turn.
Damn.
He's not going to be champion, bro. Because he's too much. Okay, we're not going to make Priest the champion before we make Drew the champion. And we're not going to make Drew the champion before we make Punk the champion.
Facts.
I'm sorry, young. But that's good for Damian because he'll now be boggled down in the beef with Judgment Day. And later on he can get his title match. Punk did throw a monkey wrench in the game.
Yeah, he is the monkey. Yeah, absolutely.
He did a damn thing.
And he called it exactly how people looking at it. I am that monkey wrench in the game. And people know that the best in the world is here.
Can you blame him though, bro?
No.
Like, if you're a wrestler, let's just say you're a wrestler, right? Upper mid card. You're not even in the main event, but that trickles down to you, you know, like, because whatever upper main event guy was there, well, upper mid card was there. Now Damian Priest about to get that, so now you gotta go down a notch because of Punk. What do you feel like? Do you feel a little fucked up, or you like, fuck, it's best for business, it's who I work for, blah, blah. What do you feel like, bro?
If you one of those thanks for the house type people, then you can oh yeah, thanks, Punk. But if you one of them, I've been here scratching and clawing, and now this motherfucker come in and just is handed to him, then you're gonna feel some type of way.
But the thing is, this been happening for 100 years.
This is true.
So you really can't be mad. Let's talk about Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. They never had that feud that basically, and shout out to Nia Jax, man. I give it to her. She this is I always wanted to see her in something substantial.
Right.
Didn't just want her crushing people. This right here, it has history.
Yeah.
And I love how she said, "You need me, bitch."
Exactly.
You need. No, I ain't about to acquiesce to what the fuck you. I ain't about to try to make you feel good about shit that you probably thinking that I did for you, bitch. You need me. I'm out.
I mean, she said, I made people's career. Like, if it wasn't for me, half of y'all wouldn't be where y'all at if I didn't do the things I did and make things dangerous and all that. But shout out to WWE for actually showing the blood, because I didn't think they had done that in a long time.
They needed it though.
Yeah.
Because this is full circle on Becky Lynch. If she can defeat Nia Jax, the one who we perceive gave her the man persona, which she don't like. She don't like that. Oh, I'm that because of her.
Right.
Who wins this match?
On a believable scale, I wouldn't believe it. If it was somebody like Rhea, Rodriguez, hell, even Zoe, I'd believe it. But Becky, I have Nia winning.
I got Nia winning.
Yeah.
And I got Nia winning because that's going to lead Becky to rethink herself, reinvent herself, bro. She's gonna go away for a minute and come back as probably the man 2.0 or so, I don't know, but I think that will give her more oomph if she just go away, which we've been saying, just you need to fucking just roll the fuck out.
I think Nia. Yeah, I think Nia's gonna put her on the shelf for a minute, and that's gonna give her the much needed time with a kid and whatever, and maybe she'll stay out until next year or whatever, and then Seth will be getting his surgery and they'll be home together. Maybe this is the plan.
And I think, and like this the first jump I seen Nia Jax when I was like, I'm fucking with Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
If she wins, and that may be setting her up for something. You know what I mean? I don't
Right.
know. But they need to get that motherfucking belt off of EO Sky.
Mm.
Because you're wasting fucking time with this chick. Like, she did all right with Damage Control. I don't even want y'all to give it to Bayley because Bayley done had the belt a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to give it to somebody new.
Yeah.
Not Bianca either. Like, oh my God.
It's gonna be because you know how
I
to
can
work.
see Shotzi with the jump,
Yeah.
What you think? Yeah.
I never thought about it. I'm trying to imagine it. I don't know if she has
Praised.
enough.
I don't know because they were pushing her. They obviously thought something in her to put her in War Games.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she has enough pull, enough being over
Range.
with the fans to
Yeah, because
carry it.
they don't say shit when she says something.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know about that.
Anything else with
We had
Raw?
Rhea Ripley defeats Maxine Dupree. That was a squash match.
Straight squash.
You see the submission she had her in. She didn't even let up. She just was like sitting on it. I was like, damn, let her go.
Rhea Ripley's title run has been underwhelming, man. She's like Rocky and Rocky 2. They were all Bob's Rock. I mean, you had a couple of Jones that was replicable, but we know you ain't gonna win. I mean, we know you gonna win, and it's like, I think they're going towards Becky Lynch, WrestleMania.
For Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hope not.
But that's why I said she needs to reinvent herself a little bit. I can sign up for it. I just think it needs to be because she hasn't challenged for it in a long time. And
I need something new. I'm tired of seeing Becky hold the belt every chance she gets.
you think Jade need to come in and do some damage?
I don't
Royal
know.
Rumble,
They
baby.
gonna do that fast.
Man, she gotta come in on the Royal Rumble.
No, I'm not saying she's not going to come in on the Royal Rumble.
And she gotta win.
I don't
Like
know about that
Jade
either.
gotta win the Royal Rumble, bro.
It's about if they believe that she's ready.
Okay, if they believe that she's ready by Royal Rumble, which I think that she should be fucking ready by Royal Rumble. If you ain't ready by Royal Rumble, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I'm not saying that she's
I
not
heard
gonna be
she
ready.
was only there for 2 goddamn days a week. Girl,
I'm not saying she's not going to be ready by Royal Rumble. I'm saying is she ready to go to WrestleMania and then carry the title if they do push it that far? Is she that ready?
I think that's the only reason why they're taking this long with her, is to get her ready to be champion.
Okay.
I think they're getting her champion ready.
Okay.
Denise say Jade Cargill will be champion, will win the championship one day. No, I think it will be at WrestleMania versus Rhea. What we've been asking for the longest. Rhea Ripley to meet her match. Randy Orton go RKO her.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the ring with Randy Orton. He didn't do it.
Not yet. He is coming one day.
It may be coming via Jade Cargill, man. Jade Cargill may be at I say put her in the motherfucking Royal Rumble. I say number 1. But just protect her throughout the match. Can you protect the number 1 person throughout the match?
Yeah.
Have her win that bitch.
Look, I
I
gotta see
think
what she looking like.
I
If
think
once I see what she's looking like, and I say, okay, I can see her being WrestleMania bound. But if she get in there and is looking anything like AEW, look, we're gonna see. I do want her debut at Royal Rumble.
I need her to win the Royal Rumble though.
We
Who
gonna
else winning the
see
fucking Royal Rumble?
if they put her if they put her in there at number one within the first 5 to 10 minutes, we're gonna see if she's ready.
All right, she don't need to be number one. What the fuck she need to be? Number 25. 25. 25. Give her
That's
25.
a safe number.
Give her 25. Let her go in there, dominate like shit. Don't have no fucking defense. Like, straight up dominate. And then Becky Lynch, 30. Her and Becky Lynch scrapping it out. She throws Becky Lynch over. Jade Cargill wins. She challenged Rhea Ripley for the fucking belt. She wins it at fucking WrestleMania, bro.
Who's this 6 foot black girl in NXT that she just lifted up Otis?
I don't know. Who the fuck you talking about? She lift up Otis.
Yeah, she body slammed him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, what is the name? Something Lash Legend. She looks like she's a force to be reckoned with. 6 foot.
Where's the Rock's daughter, the bruh?
Don't anybody looking for her.
How the fuck she gonna do a bloodline segment and just wither her fucking away?
Unless they're gonna insert her at the last, getting close towards WrestleMania.
I'm not looking for her.
Anyway,
Her chin good shit.
you said she what?
She got a big ass chin. She got a China.
She got a big forehead too.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed defeats Ivar. That was a hard hitting match. I don't like the way it ended with a super suplex.
These motherfuckers meat smacking meat, bro.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It was cool.
Then you had DIY and The Miz versus Imperium.
Really don't give a fuck about DIY.
I
just want Ciampa to be by himself, to go back to angry Ciampa going towards the fucking Intercontinental Championship, where he had a bomb ass match with Gunther, took him to the motherfucking limit, and y'all just put him back with fucking Gargano. Man, come on, man.
I'm telling you what they setting it up. By WrestleMania, DIY is going to be fighting each other.
But why? Because no one cares.
It's going to be a good match.
It has to be a care. I don't want you. That's literally taking up room.
They're not going to care until they put that video package together. Because their whole thing from NXT all the way to now, there's a lot of meat in that.
But don't nobody know about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. They put the video package together, then people will be like, let me go look that up.
I'd rather have Raw, R-Truth versus somebody.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I don't how the fuck you gonna give me one of the best matches I ever fucking seen in my life with not Gargano, but Ciampa and fucking Gunther, and then just take it away?
Same way how they gave you
that's fucked up.
What's his name from Alpha?
But at least I got a couple of matches with the motherfucker.
Yeah, but they just put him right at the bottom like he never did it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Well, then Cody defeats Shinsuke, and you know how that turned out. Yeah, random ass Creed brothers came out for the save.
I got Creed brothers winning the motherfucking championship when
it's a lot of
Why would you
commotion.
have them do all of this shit without winning it?
It's a lot of commotion in Judgment Day, and they definitely ready to split them apart. Do they keep both of the belts, or do they split the belts apart finally?
Well, hopefully they do something with them Jones before WrestleMania.
Right.
They probably had them hold both of them. Probably.
We'll see.
But anyway, that's all we got, people. Man, we did pretty good. Hour and 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should appreciate what we do for you guys. We are here all the time, every week, at least twice a week. Got the inside promo, got behind the storyline, got SmackDown review, got Raw review, and my man go bring us into our platforms real quick.
Here we go. Follow us on IG Inside Storyline.podcast, TikTok Inside the Storyline, Twitter Storyline Inside. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. But most importantly, don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
Ring that bell, and on top of that, stay inside the storyline. That's what we are here for, and that's what we are here for, you guys. We are here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We will catch you down the road, as Stone Cold Steve Austin will stay. Bam! We out. Peace. Be safe.